catch by Jay Nathaniel. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Junior take a shot deep. Open target. Her third from left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down!
watch him. He's going to step. He's going to go for the. It fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
And as we look to wrap up this Thursday night action with a rain, light breezy 65-degree night here in Knoxville, Tennessee, we have the Volunteers of Tennessee taking on the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. This is CFSL football brought to you by PX1 Sports. I'm Dominic Barfield, with my broadcast partner Eugene Johnson. Eugene, how are we looking tonight?
Looking like a pretty interesting game. We're going to have both of these teams here in Knoxville, Tennessee, the Volunteers taking on Notre Dame, and it's going to be both of these teams have built up their rosters to compete in these tough conferences. They're part of this game. Could have major playoff implications, especially if both teams make the vote-in running.
And what an excellent return there, 21 yards by Olin Norris, as the Fighting Irish come out, one back behind, one receiver up top, two to the bottom. And we've got Perez stepping back, gets the throw off, and gets the pass complete to Dior King for 8 yards.
Yeah, that's a great catch there for Dior. It's going to be a good setup here. Great way to start off the game here with 8 yards.
And Perez is shotgun back to the right. And he's going to keep it to himself. He's going to try to shake it off. And Perez is going to get forward 2 for 2 yards, 3rd and inches.
Yeah, he's going to get brought down there by Devin Bounds. That's going to be the South Dakota native.
And Perez is under center. One back, tight end in motion to the right. Steps back, makes a quick pass, and just absolutely sails it to the boundaries. Nothing doing, and the Volunteers are going to make a stand. Meanwhile, over on Twitch, a banger start, may I add. 77-yard touchdown run by Kryzen Mai for Bama, going up 7-0 with 8:46 in the first. As the Fighting Irish punts it off. And in on the return, we're moving right. Takes off one and nothing doing. Alex Thompson with 16 yards as the Volunteers look to come out to the field.
Yeah, very exciting game there on Twitch. Going to come out here with the first time Tennessee's going to take the field.
And Verdugo in shotgun back behind him. Steps back, scans, moves to the right, looking forward, gets that pass, sails it out of bounds. Had a receiver in the vicinity, looks to just get it out of bounds, see another play.
Yeah, just couldn't find anything to start off the game. He's just going to get rid of it there. Safe play.
All right, modified diamond formation, hands it off. Nope, fakes it, gets the pass off to the flats, and pass complete for no yards to the tight end, James Triplett.
That's going to set up a 3rd and 10. They're going to look to try to pick up 10 yards here to keep the drive alive.
And Notre Dame facing 3rd and long, shotgun formation, empty set. Verdugo looks to pass, scans, gets the pass off, and he's going to stumble forward and take a shot. Reggie James for the Tony 10, facing a 4th and inches situation. Now Notre Dame is going to be happy that Tennessee is not even thinking about it, as they are going to receive the punt.
And that's going to be Notre Dame's first-round pick out of the 3-star draft, Cease Miller, to bring up the stop there.
And looking to shake him off, could be got nothing doing, and Cease Miller for 7 yards on that punt return, as we look to see Matt Perez and company come back onto the field.
Yeah, we've seen both of these teams come out, get stopped on both of the drives. We'll see if they can get these offensive things going.
Shotgun formation back to the right, scanning. He's going to dump it off to the back, shakes off one would-be tackler. He's going to rumble him with the bubble. He's going to shake him off, and look at the action there by Olin Norris, getting 17 yards for the first down.
Olin Norris playing some hard ball, trying to really get this offensive going with some physical football right there.
No, just absolutely. They are just off to a good start. This Notre Dame team is hungry, and they are really going to want to prove that they can make a run this year compared to where they've been in the past.
Yeah, very exciting to see these two teams play off, start off their season hopefully in a great way.
Press shotgun, two backs off. And he's going to stand back in the pocket, dump it off over the middle to Jakeem Briscoe for 7 yards.
Yeah, nice little pickup there to set it up. This is very second and manageable here.
No, absolutely. This shouldn't be a problem so far with the way they're going. And Perez in the shotgun, empty set. Scanning. He's going to dump it off on the out route, and that's going to be a first down. Jakeem Briscoe looking to be an early target here for the sophomore.
That's back-to-back plays for Briscoe. That's great. Keep going back to him. If it works, don't change your plan.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right, Perez in the shotgun, Norris to the left. And it's going to be a quick little screen, and we're going to get it off. Moving forward for a gain of 7 yards. Dior King on the reception.
A nice catch, nice grab for Dior King there. A couple Volunteers had to take him down there.
Perez in the shotgun, Norris to the right. 2 receivers to the bottom. And the quick screen off again. Pressure immediately. He's going to shake that off. He's going to bumble for the first down. And Andy Johnson, 6 yards for the Fighting Irish first down.
What a great physical play there for Mr. Johnson. He's going to break a tackle, pick up the first down. Great play.
Perez under center, back 2 to the bottom. He's going to drop back, scanning, quick dump off, get it to the flat, and Austin McGee on the reception for no gain. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Notre Dame is really loving eating up on these short, quick passes on the flats here. We'll see if they can maybe go and force something down deep.
I like the way you think there, Eugene. And we're going to hand it off here on the counter. And we're going to get a gain of 6 yards for Owen Norris. Really known for running this team for the last 2 seasons. Owen Norris is the veteran running back here. And they're going to look to keep him in going as we have Perez in the shotgun, 3 to the bottom, 2 to the top. Snap. He's going to scan. Looking, bouncing around. And he's going to get him right there on the sit-down route. Andy Johnson for 7 yards for the Fighting Irish first down.
It's going to be a good first down, keeping the drive alive. It's going to be 8 and 9 here. It's going to be 1st and 10.
All right, Perez in the shotgun, Norris to the left. He's going to snap, scanning, looking for the screen. He's got Norris on the screen. He's going to rumble. He's going to push it. He's going to shake off. And Owen Norris, 6 yards for the 2nd and 4.
All right, we're going to have a quick Twitch update. It's going to be a 3-yard touchdown pass to Corey Smith as USC ties it up with 7 with Alabama. 6:14 left in the first.
And thank you for that update, Eugene. All right, Norris in shotgun. Perez in shotgun, Norris to the left. Perez is going to scramble, and he is going to be sacked for 5 yards on the play. Dimitri Bernard said no doing, shut down.
What a great sack there for Bernard coming in there and stalling off this offense. It's going to be 3rd and 8. They're going to be a big play here on this drive.
No, nice to see Tennessee getting a little bit of fight. Notre Dame has been moving that ball really easily so far on this drive. As the Fighting Irish come out of the huddle, we've got Perez in shotgun, Norris to the left, 3 to the bottom. And he's going to hand it off on the draw, and that's going to be 6 yards for Owen Norris, bringing it a 4th and 2. Decision time if you're Notre Dame?
I think, they're going to take the field goal. It's actually pretty exciting. We're actually seeing some defensive play tonight.
With the rain and the breeze, this could be a little bit of an interesting kick. And it seems to be not a problem for the tank, Bradley Abrams. Gosh, if I could speak tonight. As the Fighting Irish take the early lead, 3-0 on Tennessee.
There we go. We're going to have Tennessee taking it out.
And Alex Thompson's going to get 24 yards on the return as Verdugo and company march back out on the field to see if they can answer the points Notre Dame put on the field. All right, we got Verdugo in shotgun back behind him. We got tight end in motion to the bottom of the screen. And we're going to hand that off to Kelby Fulton. And Fulton's going to fight 4 yards.
This is going to be Fulton's, I believe this is his 2nd year, sophomore, coming out of Arizona. Very highly anticipated season coming up for his freshman campaign.
And Verdugo is going to hand that back off to Fulton. Fulton's going to scamper to the outside. He's going to throw somebody to the turf. And Fulton is going to bumble for 13 yards and the Tennessee first down.
And that's why so many guys have their eyes on this guy. He's going out here playing physical ball. He runs like he's mad at the ground.
And we're going to have another handoff here to Kelby Fulton as he gets to the outside and met for 5 yards on the gain.
That's going to be a quick 5 to set up the 2nd down. It's going to be very manageable here for him, keeping the drive going, keeping it rushing.
Pistol formation here for Verdugo. Back in motion. Hands it off to Fulton with the lead block. Absolutely going to find a way through the hole, and he's going to keep fighting for it. And Kelby Fulton with the 16-yard rush for the Volunteers' first down.
There you go. It looked like the ring around the rose. You had the guy motion all around the side, just come around and block for him. What a great rushing play there for Fulton. Broke a couple tackles, picked up a 10 plus.
That's a beautiful way to go ahead and get you a startup locomotion in motion for a block. Absolutely love to see that. And we're coming back with Verdugo in the shotgun again, 2 to the top. He's going to hand it off back to Kelby Fulton. And they are absolutely going to rely on Fulton like a workhorse this drive. Absolutely content to keep it on the ground.
There's a quick little third down. I think that was probably his shortest rush of the day, but they're going to set up here for 2nd and 7.
Verdugo shot formation. Fulton to the right. Fulton out to the flat. Scanning. He's going to look to throw it pass, and he's got it to Wesley Todd. 14 yards for the Tennessee first down.
Little toe drag, that stab, little tippy top, hippy hop. Got the first down. Great play.
I think I'm officially unk status because I don't know if I know exactly what you just said there, Eugene. As we got Verdugo in shotgun, Fulton to the right, 2 to the bottom. We got the tight end in motion to the bottom of the screen. And we're scanning, looking around, can dump it off over the middle, got the completion, and we've got James Triplett, the tight end, for a 7-yard reception.
Finding the big receiver for a 2nd reception. It's going to set him up for 2nd and 3rd.
That ain't no receiver. That's a tight end. And Verdugo in shotgun. Fulton behind him. 2 to the top of the screen. And we're going to hand it off to Fulton. He's going to scamper through the line. He's going to try to shake it off as Fulton gets all the way down to about the 2-yard line for the first down.
Yeah, if you're Tennessee, you really want to punch it in here and take the first touchdown of the game.
Verdugo in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Fulton. Fulton, oh no, that's going to be Jose Soto stealing the touchdown as the Tennessee Volunteers punch it in for 6.
That's going to be the walk-on going there, finishing the job. Oh, the Fulton putting all that work. He's going to come and finish it off for him. That's going to be a great lead take for Tennessee.
Love seeing the walk-ons come in and snagging a touchdown. And the extra point is up. Extra point is good as Tennessee has got the lead 7-3 over Notre Dame. I really like what I saw from Tennessee on that drive. They really answered back, and I think they did well to respond to those 3 points. What do you think, Eugene?
Yeah, I think especially with Tennessee actually losing a very star wide receiver with A. Shepard last year, I think there was kind of doubts in how they were going to work the pass.
Oh, hold on. We've got a big return here as Cease Miller gets it all the way for 41 yards just outside the 50. What a start there for the Fighting Irish. You're going to like coming out in almost just about neutral territory.
There you go. Cease Miller coming out there making plays in special teams and on defense.
All right, Perez is in shotgun. We've got Norris to the left, 3 to the bottom, 3 to the top. He's going to look, he's going to throw it, he's going to get it out, and it's going to be Jet Adams on the out route for a 4-yard reception.
Yeah, Notre Dame really loves using the flats to try to, catch this defense, maybe pull them in and maybe hit a deep shot later.
All right, we've got Perez in shotgun. So we got 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Scanning. He's going to stand. He's going to take off. He's going to try to, and nothing doing. Sean Cunningham sniffs that out and says, "Meet me right here." 3rd tackle on the game.
Yeah, you can see that Tennessee was playing very conservative. They only blitzed probably I think 1 D lineman, and they had their 2 edge rushers just wait for the scramble. Played perfectly right into their hand.
All right, as we see the Fighting Irish break the huddle, we're coming out in a shotgun formation. We've got Norris to the top. Looking, we're scanning, dumping a huge pass, and it's the layout for Dior King's full Superman extension for the chunk first down. Fighting Irish.
There we go, setting him up for 33 yards. I mean, what a great ball there. What way to find the open man down deep. Like we've been saying, bring him in close and then hit him down deep.
Wow, that's a big play right there when you need it. What an exciting start as we've got Perez under shotgun. We've got 2 to the top. Perez drop back. He's going to hand it off to Olin Norris. Olin Norris is going to roll over a man, and he's going to stumble forward for 9 yards.
There you go. 3 rushes for 21 yards, averaging 7 per carry. Way to set it up 2nd and 1.
And Perez is in the shotgun. Norris to the left, 2 to the top. And we're going to fake the handoff. He's calling his own number. He's scampered for the first down, and that's Perez for the 7-yard gain.
Perez says he wants to be involved with the running game as well. It's going to be 1st and goal, 6 first downs for Notre Dame and 4 for Tennessee.
Ball at the 4. I formation. Perez is going to take the snap. He's handing it off to, that's going to be Christian Gilbert for -1 yards. I believe that's a walk-on.
It's going to be a walk-on, and that's going to be number 25, Alex Thompson, coming down to make the tackle.
Now, absolutely got caught in a 1v1 out there at the boundaries and just could not get anything doing. And that's going to go ahead and bring it here to the end of the first. The score is Tennessee 7, Notre Dame 3. Stay tuned as we start off the second quarter of the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. And the Fighting Irish are going to come back out at the 4-yard line. We got Perez in shotgun formation. And he's going to take the ball. He's scanning. He's got some time. He's moving up in the pocket. He's looking about it. And the pass is just dropped. Oh, what an opportunity. Perez had all day, had the opening, and I think the rain just cost him the drop.
Yeah, he could have just walked in if he wanted to, but he really wanted to try to
shotgun
receivers.
Looking, scanning. He's got the open receiver, and that's Dior King. 4 yards for the Notre Dame touchdown.
There you go. Nice touchdown. Way to find the upper man in the end zone. Take the lead right back, right here in enemy territory.
And just right on cue. Looks like both teams are now warmed up. They've got the offenses humming like they want them to go. Looks like we could be seeing another game of potential fireworks. I am no stranger to that this week in the CFSL league. But man, if we get one more nightcap that goes off like that, folks, lock in. We could be in for a barn burner of a night. As Nico Dennis is going to return it 25 yards to set up the Volunteers offense.
Yeah, what a way for Notre Dame to start off this second quarter. I mean, it's a 10-7. I mean, we're going right into the second quarter. Very exciting ball. I mean, these offenses stalled out, but now they're starting to pick up a little bit.
And we got Verdugo and shotgun Fulton behind him, 2 to the top. And we're handing up, fakes the handoff. He's going to roll out, scans, looking, and just misses the open receiver. Cease Miller's going to get credited there with the stop.
There we go. Incompletion there. Cease Miller way to get in there and break it up. Now it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Volunteers.
And we got Verdugo under center. Tight end motion. Scanning. Going to get the quick dump off. And that is going to be a gain of 4 yards for Dusty James.
That's going to be an open field tackle for Cease Miller and another Notre Dame player.
And we've got Verdugo in shotgun. The ball's off. And he's dumping it off to the flat. And that is going to be Kelby Fulton, 5 yards, bringing up a 4th and 1 for the Volunteers.
Oh, man, just coming up short there. That's unfortunate, but you're going to have to get rid of the ball and punt it here.
No, but it's a good stand to make sure the Fighting Irish really locked in and didn't let anything start cooking. After both teams' last possessions both came off in scores, you really want to find a way to tune it and really get a lockdown. That's going to be 13 yards for Cease Miller on that punt return.
I'm starting to wonder if this rain is starting to maybe, affect these offenses a little bit.
Oh, no doubt. We got Perez in shotgun, 3 to the bottom. And we're handing it off. That's going to go to Olinoris as he gets almost clotheslined for a 3-yard gain. Wow, no flag there is crazy.
Yeah, he definitely got pulled down from the back, but, I mean, way to stop the run, I guess. Don't call it, whatever.
And Perez in shotgun, fakes the handoff, calls his own number, gets to the outside, runs over one tackler, and absolutely just gets flattened out there on that tackle as he gains the first down for the Fighting Irish.
I mean, what a great pickup there. I mean, you got to, whenever you take the run, you better slide. But Matt Perez says, I'm a physical guy, I'll take the hit. But I guess he learned his lesson a little bit there.
And we've got Perez under center. Got tight end in motion to the bottom of the screen. Drops back. Quick dump off on the sit route. And that's going to be a 5-yard gain for Tom Brown.
Yeah, Tom Brown's going to pick it, and Alex Thompson's going to be there to make the stop.
And Perez in shotgun. Olin Norris to his right, trips to the bottom, takes it, scans, dumps off the pass, and Jakeem Briscoe, 6 yards, picks up the first down.
There we go. So we're going to have a nice 1st and 10 here.
All right, we've got Perez in shotgun, 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Gives the handoff. Owen Norris to the outside, can't get anything much working. Gonna pick up 3 yards on the game. Meanwhile, over on Twitch, 1-yard touchdown run by Troy Lee for USC to go up 14-7 on Bama. 15 seconds in the first.
Nice little game over there on Twitch as well.
Perez in the shotgun, steps back, scans, got time, looking, moving, gets the pass off, and the open receiver just drops it. I believe that was Andy Johnson on the drop there. Could be wrong. I really think that rain's going to start to get to the receivers.
Yeah, it's, unfortunate he couldn't come down with it, but, like trying to find the open man, just couldn't catch it.
And that pass is going to sail incomplete for Perez, forcing the 4th down. And fun fact, Matt Perez is the only surviving Perez from the prior squad. Fight on, young Perez. And they're going for it on 4th down. Perez is going to take the snap, throws it off, and it just absolutely bobbles to the turf. Dropped by Dior King as the Volunteers force a big turnover on downs.
Yeah, that's going to be, that's the song of the drive right here. Just drop passes. The rain is really starting to take hold of this offense.
Now, just absolutely, the ball has to feel oiled up at this point. And we've got the handoff here to Fulton. Fulton's going to cut back inside. Got a little bit of space, and Fulton's going to rush 12 yards for the Volunteers' first down.
Yeah, hopefully Tennessee learned from their mistakes last year when they had their rainy game. Hopefully here they'll figure it out and get it going.
All right, Verdugo, quick little bubble screen. Cuts back in, nothing much doing. Nico Dennis, 2 yards.
It's a nice little pickup for Dennis. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Going to come in here. Verdugo is 7 for 9.
And we've got Verdugo in shotgun, 2 to the bottom. Fakes. Nope. Gives the handoff to Fulton. Fulton's going to find a hole. Fulton's going to find a lane. He's going to push it. And that's going to be a Volunteer first down. 8 rushes, 81 yards on the game for the first half for Kelby Fulton.
Yeah, there you go. Fulton is going in averaging 10 yards per carry. If you like what you're seeing, I'd keep feeding him the rock.
If it ain't broke, don't mess with it, right?
Yep.
And we've got Verdugo in shotgun back. Yep, going to hand it back off to Fulton. And nope, Soto in the backfield and absolutely going to get hammered. Queen Geist is going to get the credit for the sack.
Yeah, you got to keep fresh legs here. Got to take Fulton out when he gets tired, keep him fresh so he can make those big plays later in the game.
Verdugo in shotgun, tight end motion to the right. Going to hand that ball back off to Soto. Soto's going to make up for that, and he's going to keep fighting for it. And Jose Soto, 11 yards for the first down. What a get back by the walk-on.
All right, a new notion. I'm going to start it. Got to get this walk-on a scholarship.
And Verdugo in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff, rolls, scans, he's got time, gets the pass off, and that's going to be a Nico Dennis first down. Ball to the 7 for the Volunteers.
That's going to be great ball placement there to fit it in there. Right there to Dennis. Going to set him up first and goal. What a great ball to put him there.
Ooh, you really like what you're seeing here if you're a Volunteers. Absolutely just slicing through the defense right now. As Verdugo comes back in the shotgun. Fulton behind him. Hands the ball to Fulton. Fulton is absolutely going to get stopped just short. Looks about the 1.5 yard line. 2nd and goal for the Fighting Irish.
There we go. Climb a couple yards. You got 2 opportunities here. Only a couple yards to go.
Verdugo under center. Gonna turn it around. Hand it back off to the walk-on Jose Soto as he gets another Tennessee touchdown.
Scholarship.
Scholarship. I am the biggest proponent of walk-on love. I will chant it, I swear.
Well, what a great kick there. Going to set us up for 14 and 10.
And NFL production, yes, that was in fact That was the walk-on again. As the Fighting Irish are going to return this punt. Absolutely going to get it stonewalled at the 22. Cease Miller, 21 yards on the return.
It's going to be a great look at this. Perez is going to have 127 yards and 1 touchdown. He's doing a lot of production on this team. We'll see if he can get them to end with some points on this drive.
And we have Perez on the shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff. Going to dump it out to the flat. Just going to skirt by a man. Absolutely going to get locked up by Lamar Jones, but Christian Gilbert is going to get 4 yards for the gain.
There you go. It's going to be 2nd and 6. I mean, what a great play to start off. Throw it out to the guy. The guy missed him in open field, but
Perez in the shotgun. He's going to step back. He's looking all day. He's got the screen. He's got the pass handed. He's got the pass dumped off to Olin Norris. Only going to get 2 yards out of all of that scamper, setting up the 3rd and 4.
I mean, I'm a pretty advocate man for screens on everything but 3rd down. So,
and we've got Perez in the shotgun. Looking. He's going to unload a cannon downfield. Oh, and just dropped by Deegan Fry. That wet ball's absolutely causing chaos out there on the field. Fighting Irish are forced to punt.
Yeah, unfortunately, underthrew it there. This man was just a couple feet. You just got to air it out a little more, and you would have had probably a touchdown or a big gain.
And Alex Thompson is going to scamper forward for 10 yards on that punt return. Meanwhile, over on Twitch, 4-yard touchdown run by Johnny Ray Davis. Bama ties it up 14 apiece. USC 6:07 in the first half.
There you go.
And we've got Verdugo in the shotgun. We've got back in motion. He's going to take a look, scan. He's going to dump it off to the flat. Absolutely gets the ball to Kelby Fulton. Fulton's going to move forward for 4 yards.
There we go. It's going to be 2 and 6. Fulton's going to be used in the pass game as well as the running game.
Verdugo in shotgun, back to his left. He's going to fake the handoff, scan. He's going to dump to the flat route. And James Triplett, 5 yards, bringing up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd and 1 here. Just need to pick up a yard, and you can keep the drive going.
Verdugo in shotgun, 2 to the top. He's going to give the handoff to Fulton. Fulton is going to fight forward for the first down, Tennessee.
There you go. Nice run by Fulton, keeping the drive alive. Picked up a lot more than what he needed, but, I mean, keep it going.
Verdugo in shotgun. He's going to give the handoff to Fulton. Fulton is absolutely just going to run through the line, and he's going to pick up 9 yards for the 2nd and 1.
There you go. Keep feeding your man. He's going crazy. I mean, 2nd and 1 here.
He's 3 yards short of the century mark already as Verdugo is in shotgun. Running back to the right, 2 to the top, fakes the handoff, scans, looks, unloads to the inside, and he's going to find James Triplett for the Volunteer first down.
There you go. 4 receptions for Triplett there. He's getting involved heavily in this passing game.
Verdugo in shotgun, 2 to the bottom, back behind him, takes the pass, scans, looks, finds an open receiver in the middle of the zone, and that's Nico Dennis for the first down. Tennessee calls a timeout.
There you go. They're getting it going. They're getting close to the red zone. Nico Dennis, great catch, great snag there.
Verdugo shotgun, tight end in motion to the top, back behind him. Gives the handoff to Fulton. Fulton's going to run right past the man and absolutely get unloaded for 4 yards. Justin Adams in on the tackle.
There you go. It's going to pick up 4 yards. I mean, if you get 4 yards every play, you're going to get a first down.
He's going to give the handoff to Soto, and Soto's going to get drugged down for a loss of 1. Zach Rainey in on the tackle. Over on Twitch, we have a 15-yard touchdown pass to Kyle Cross. USC goes back up 7, 21-14, 5:13 in the second quarter. Verdugo in shotgun, 2 to the top, takes the pass, looks, scans, and dropped in the back of the end zone. Notre Dame gets the ball to drop, and the Volunteers are going to settle for the field goal.
Well, if you're Notre Dame, you're really happy that he couldn't hold on and that the weather played in your favor this time.
And the kick is up, and the lead is extended. Tennessee extends the lead 17-10 over the Fighting Irish. And on the return, Andy Johnson is going to try to get something, and nothing works for 16 yards, setting up the Fighting Irish offense. Perez in shotgun, back to the right, trips to the top. Takes a snap, looks, scans, unloads, and finds no one out there for the incomplete pass, setting up 2nd and 10. Nobody in sight.
Oh, he wanted him there. He just barely overthrew him. There would have been a big gain there.
Perez in shotgun, 2 to the top, back to the right, back's going to move out to the flat. He's scanning, he's looking around. He's just going to throw the ball away again. Tennessee is absolutely clamping down everything Notre Dame is wanting to do right now.
Yep, unfortunately, just threw it away there. I mean, this is going to be a big play here coming up.
Perez shotgun, 2 to the top, takes the snap, dumps it off for the screen yet again. And hold on, the screen's going to work here as Olin North scampers 19 yards for the Fighting Irish first down. There's still hope here.
Well, I guess Tennessee didn't see that one coming. What a great game plan, I guess, there for Notre Dame to pick up the first down with Norris.
You know what? Normally I'm not a fan of trying to throw the screen on 3rd and long. Hey, it shook him up. They didn't see it coming. Worked flawlessly. You love to see it.
Expect the unexpected.
And Perez comes out in shotgun, 2 to the bottom, back to the left. Receiver's going to motion in, takes a snap, scanning, looking. He's going to call his own number. He's going to run around, avoid him. He's got the first down in a little bit more. Matt Perez, 13 yards, first down.
There's Perez showing off his legs. They're showing he can hit you with the air and the run game.
Oh, man, Perez, empty set quads to the top. He's going to scan, he's going to look, he's going to hit the man on the inside, and that's going to be another first down Fighting Irish. Jakeem Briscoe in on the catch.
Yeah, Briscoe going to be able to fall forward and pick up the first down for him.
Shotgun trips to the top. Perez is going to take the snap, scanning, he's looking, he's going to dump it off over the middle. Absolutely, he's got Cease Miller open. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, and they're going to start running no huddle here.
There you go. You see Cease Miller playing all over offense and defense.
Perez takes a snap. Perez is scanning, looking, and he's got a man. And we've got toe drag swag, Jay Teasley. First down, Fighting Irish.
There you go. Nice first reception of the game, 13 yards.
And Perez in shotgun, 2 to the bottom, back to the right. And he's going to fake the handoff, try to call his own number, and absolutely gets swarmed there by Sean Cunningham. 4th tackle on the game, 2nd tackle for loss. Runs a no huddle. He's going to get the pass off, finds the man out there in the flat. That's going to be a pickup by Austin McGee. 3 yards, 3rd and 7. Back to the no huddle.
There he goes, 3rd and 7, gets brought down there.
All right, Perez in the shotgun, going to take the snap. Looking. He's going to test the back of the end zone, and he's absolutely going to find Andy Johnson by himself in the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They respond back before half.
There you go. But just about to tie it up here. What a great way finding the open man. I mean, like you said, test the back of the end zone. He was wide open. Andy Johnson, there you go.
Extra point up as Abrams is going to get the kick up, and the leg absolutely puts it through as we are tied up 17 apiece, 9 seconds before half.
There we go. What a great way to tie it up here. Got 9 seconds left. Great kick here.
And Nico Dennis is just going to take it forward 22 yards with 5 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if they're going to be willing to take a shot here, or if they're going to be happy just kind of letting this go to the wayside and going into the half. And we're going to have that. We're going to actually have the handoff to Fulton. Fulton's going to find the outside. He's going to find a little bit of opening. Hold on. Look at this. Fulton's absolutely going to go all the way. Kelby Fulton, 74-yard touchdown run, touchdown Volunteers. Talk about an explosion at halftime, Eugene.
Wow, what a play to just take it 74 yards. How many seconds were left on the clock?
There were 5 seconds left going into that play.
Usually you want him to throw it deep, but he said, I'll do it on the ground, buddy.
I don't think Notre Dame expected that run, and Fulton absolutely took advantage of that. All right, and folks, that's going to be it going into halftime. Tennessee 24, the Fighting Irish 17. You are watching live here, CFSL on PS1 Sports on YouTube. Eugene, take it away.
Yeah, I mean Felton's been carrying this Tennessee's offense really well. I mean, the quarterback's been finding good ball placement there, but I mean, Fulton has been your main workhorse here for the Volunteers, and then Perez has been lighting it up through the passing game, trying to keep it close. I mean, if Fulton didn't take that 74 yards to the house, it would be a closer game. I mean, it's only a one possession game, but I mean, what a surprise to just close out the half there. These offenses are really lighting up despite the weather.
No, absolutely. That is a perfect analysis of this game. Absolutely could have been, side by side. Tennessee starting to look to run away with it. If you look at it, Notre Dame is dominating the passing yards, but Tennessee is dominating right back on their rushing yards. Notre Dame's leading the time of possession by just a little bit over 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Clean game, no turnovers. Absolutely it's going so far.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, the time of possession usually favors the run team here, and I think Tennessee learned from the weather last year, and they're really trying to lean on this running game, hoping not to force passes and get drops. So great game plan from Tennessee.
Both teams have to feel great about what they've seen going into half, as the Volunteers are going to get the ball coming out of half. And we've got a good game there, and Wesley Todd's going to take that 26 yards to start up the Volunteers. And if you're Tennessee right now, you are absolutely looking to just keep what you're doing working and just find a way to maintain your rhythm.
Yep, I mean, if you're Notre Dame, you just gotta keep going what's been working. I mean, you got 17 up in the first half. That's not a bad showing whatsoever. I mean, you just had one breakaway play, and you're still in this. Keep going. There's a lot of game left.
Well, absolutely. I mean, that's such a large momentum shaker. Let's see if the Volunteers can take control. As we got Verdugo out in the shotgun back to the left, and he's going to fake the handoff, scanning, looking, finding a man over the middle, and a pass dropped again over the middle. 2nd and 10.
I mean, only 4 incompletions here from Verdugo. I mean, not a bad showing so far.
And Verdugo in the shotgun. He's going to bootleg out to the top of the screen, finds the man, gets open, and John Graves is going to pick up 7 yards for the 3rd and 3.
Yeah, I mean, great little 7-yard pickup. It's going to be 3rd and 3 here. We'll see if they can pick this up or not.
And we've got Verdugo in shotgun back behind him. He's going to take the hand up, fakes the handoff, calls his own number. Verdugo's going to pick up the first and a little bit more. Verdugo 8 yards. Over on Twitch, we have a 7-yard touchdown pass to Keanu King as USC regains the lead, 78-21, 50 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, I think some people were a little worried with USC, unfortunately, having to lose their quarterback, but they're taking a lead against a strong Alabama team.
And we've got Reggie James picking up 17 yards on that reception. Man, I'll tell you what, Sterling Verdugo is absolutely just looking phenomenal so far. Only 4 incompletions, 118 yards. Not a bad start so far for the kid.
Yeah, very fantastic quarterback. We know that at his stature, he can really light it up no matter what receivers you have. And he's just going to come in here and showcase his skills.
And Verdugo in shotgun back to the right, 2 to the bottom. He's going to take the snap. He's going to give the handoff to Fulton. Fulton's going to find a crease on the outside. And Fulton's absolutely going to get really horse collared for 24 yards there on that scamper. What a first down. Justin Adams getting looks from the sidelines about that tackle.
Oh my God, Fulton is almost at 200 yards. He is actually getting pretty close to trying to get to Taylor James. I think he had 266 earlier this week. He's trying to make a case for himself.
And Verdugo in the shotgun back to the left, 2 to the bottom. He's make the handoff. He's going to look. He got some time. He's going to find him over the middle. And Reggie James, 8 yards again on the reception. 3 receptions, 35 yards on the game so far. 2nd and 2.
Correction, now that was 322 with 5 touchdowns, but Fulton is trying to make a case for himself here.
And Verdugo in the shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff, calling his own numbers, trying to get to the outside. Met at the line, but no problem. Verdugo touchdown. Tennessee Volunteers extend the lead.
There you go. Verdugo said, I'm going to do it as well. If you think you're going to worry about Fulton all day, you're sadly mistaken, bucko.
And he said, hey, I want to get in on this. Fulton's having fun. I want to have fun too. Tennessee is absolutely playing their brand of ball right now, it feels.
go. I mean, come down here, take the lead. You're going to be up by, well, not take the lead. You're going to extend your lead a little bit here, 31-17. You got a whole third quarter left.
As the Volunteers are going to kick the ball back to Notre Dame. Ball's going to be fielded at the 9. Looks like a solid return, and Cease Miller's going to get 24 yards on the return.
Yeah, we're going to see some highlights here from some very big plays. The corner touchdown from Notre Dame, and then you're going to have the 2 runs from Tennessee going crazy here.
And we have Perez out in shotgun, trips to the top. Going to take the snap, looks, he's going to dump it off. He's got a man right there, and Jakeem Briscoe, 5 yards for second down.
Also, Fulton has broken his own personal record. His previous game, he had 151 yards, so he's breaking his own record there, here.
And Perez in shotgun, looks, he's going to throw it to the sidelines, and he's going to get that. No, they're going to say that was either incomplete or out of bounds. 3rd and 5.
Oh, man, I mean, you wish you maybe could get a second call there, but the ref said it's out, so.
Perez in shotgun, he's going to take snap. He's unloading a shot, and give me that, said the defender. What a turnover there. I want to say that's Deegan Fry there on the pick, and indeed it was. Deegan Fry said, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, let me get that.
Yeah, there you go. He's going to be out coming out here making a pick. That's going to be the junior's first pick of the season. Way to come in here and make a defensive play.
Wow, not a time where you get a forward a turnover there. That's devastating for that offense. Meanwhile, we've got Verdugo back in shotgun. He's going to give the handoff. He's going to give the handoff to the walk-on Soto. Soto's going to barrel a man, and he's going to run all the way down to the 4-yard line, 21 yards. Have a game, kid. Oh, you love the walk-on love.
Yeah, this Tennessee offense is playing some hard smash-mouth football. If you're a Tennessee fan, you're very excited. The rain might be getting you wet, but you think it's worth it coming out here watching the gameplay.
Yeah, I'm with Ern. Get this man a scholarship. We got Verdugo in shotgun. He's going to give the handoff to Fulton. Fulton's going to get to the outside, and touchdown, Volunteers. They extend that lead over Notre Dame, 37-17, 6:32 left in the third.
You know, very exciting. Just wrapping up the drive, you get a pick, and you cap it off with points. No other way you'd want to end it.
Now, you know everything's going right when you've got a walk-on with 2 touchdowns, absolutely just manhandling the defense and just having himself a performance to remember. You love to see it here.
Yeah, they're just going to, take a little more of a lead here. I mean, again, you're not many times you'll see a defense get a pick and then you'll see the offense come and capitalize, but great thing there for Tennessee.
No, absolutely just took advantage of it. As Cease Miller is going to take that punt 28 yards, setting up the Fighting Irish.
There you go. Cease Miller's going to come up. Good field position. Hopefully they come out here and maybe extend, maybe score here. Get the lead, get the score closer together.
And Perez is going to be under center. He's going to give the handoff on the draw to Owen North. Absolutely couldn't get anything doing. Daniel Fox is going to swallow him up in the backfield for a loss of 3.
Yeah, you can see some Tennessee Volunteers were blitzing there. Fox got in there and broke up the run pretty good.
And Perez is going to go back under center, 2 to the top. You got a tight end in motion from right to left. And we're going to get that dump off to Tom Brown. 7 yards, setting up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, just a 3rd and 5. Really manageable here. You can really pick this up, get the drive going. We know Perez is an excellent quarterback. I trust him.
And Perez is in shotgun. Takes the snap. He's going to look around, and that ball is just going to sail to the turf. Incomplete. Thompson's going to get credit.
Go. It's 4th and 5. Unfortunately, couldn't find his man there. I think a little bit of the weather playing a factor, but it's all right. Just come back out. Maybe the defense gets a stop.
And the Fighting Irish are going to punt it back to the Volunteers. Ball's going to be fielded at the 20. And he's going to shake off the first tackler, shakes off the second. 3rd and 4 come to clean it up as Alex Thompson is going to get 10 yards on the return. Over on Twitch, we have a 7-yard touchdown pass to Keanu King. His second. USC extends that lead to 35-21, 8:24 left in the third.
Yeah, I mean, trying to step away here, USC is trying to get back to their old roots. I mean, unfortunately, they fell short this last year.
Verdugo's got a man in motion. He's going to fake the handoff on the sweep, and he's just going to toss that out of bounds and live to see another play.
There you go, the celebration of the Notre Dame defense there.
As Verdugo is going to be all alone, empty set, 3 to the bottom. Takes a snap. He's going to get the pass off, and we're going to get 10 toes in. No, they're going to say incomplete pass. Dropped it. Wow. Heartbreaker.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's going to drop it there. It looked like a clean, like, toe drag swag, but it's just going to fall incomplete.
Verdugo in shotgun. He's going to take the handoff. He's going to get it to the outside. Absolutely has a man down there. Cannot shake the tackle as Reggie James is going to pick up 5, forcing a 3 and out.
I mean, what a good stop here from the defense. You're really happy if you're a Notre Dame fan here.
No, absolutely. You can't be too mad at that. As the Volunteers are going to punt the ball right back to Notre Dame. Ball's fielded at the 25. Cuts to the outside, goes back inside, and absolutely just gets dropped by Tyrone Johnson on that return. Woo, what a hit.
Well, you're not in too bad field position here if you're Notre Dame.
And we've got Perez out in shotgun, back to the right, tight end in motion to the bottom of the screen. Gonna take the snap. He's looking for the screen. He's gonna get that. Scan that. Oh, Norris, buddy, you've got to let that fall to the turf. That's gonna be a loss of 7 on the screen.
Yeah, unfortunately, that play they didn't really set the screen the way they wanted to, but there was 4 or 5 Volunteers back there ready to take him down.
A, you don't throw that, and B, if you get that ball thrown to you, you bat that to the turf. Absolute no-go. Perez is in the shotgun, back to the right. You got 2 to the bottom. Got a man in motion across the formation. 2 to the top. He's going to give the handoff to Norris. Norris is going to get to the outside and only going to pick up 2, forcing 3rd and 15, Fighting Irish.
Yeah, that's going to be Dave Dennis to come down there, and him and a fellow volunteer can come here and tackle him.
I guess you can say they volunteered to tackle him. As Perez is in the shotgun, back to the right. He's going to take the snap. He's looking to go back to that screen. And, no, still nothing doing. 2 yards, forcing the 4th and 13.
Yeah, going for the 3rd down screen is not the ideal play, but way to go for Brock Vanderslice to bring him down.
Sliced through it, saw it, read it like a book, and put it to bed early. As the Fighting Irish punt the ball right back to the Volunteers. Ball's going to be fielded at the 30. And he's shaking off a tackler, gets swarmed down. Alex Thompson's going to gain 8, setting up the Volunteers offense.
Last time Tennessee was out here, they didn't really get what they wanted. They got stopped from Notre Dame here. Hopefully, if you're Tennessee, you're hoping that you can maybe extend this league a little further. If you're Notre Dame, you're hoping to get another stop.
No, absolutely. If you're the Volunteers, the last thing you want to do right now is be complacent. Right now, it needs to be all gas, no brakes. Do not give them a chance to come back. And if you're Notre Dame, you have to be anticipating that, and you've got to be ready to get aggressive to get your get back into the game. Meanwhile, we've got Verdugo under center. He's going to step back and just sail the ball out of bounds immediately on the play.
Yeah, he's just good. He didn't find anything he likes there. I mean, but if you're Notre Dame, you're really hoping you need to figure out how to stop Fulton.
And Verdugo's going to be in shotgun. Fulton to the right, 2 to the top. He's going to fake the handoff, immediate quick in route, and he's got a man. That's going to be Wesley Todd, 14 yards for the Volunteer first down.
Yeah, I mean, what a great pickup there for Todd. It's going to be a first down for him. I mean, as a defense, you can't really allow those. You're looking for Fulton, but then they're going to hit you over the top with the pass.
Verdugo in shotgun, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom, back behind him. He's going to give the handoff to Fulton. Fulton's absolutely going to truck ahead. 10 yards for the first down.
Harder like the Red Sea, just an easy pickup there for Fulton. He's been doing it all day.
Justin Adams in on the tackle. And David, I agree. It does look like they're playing in a storm out there. We've got Verdugo in shotgun. Tight end in motion, back to the left, 2 to the top of the screen now. He's going to fake the handoff, screen. He's looking. He's going to unload one. And that's completed. Completed to Dusty James for the first down.
I mean, what a great pass there. I mean, he was going to the right, but then faked and went to the left. What a great little toe drag swag there.
And we're going to get that handoff to Fulton. And Fulton's going to lose 2 yards, which really is unfortunate because I was getting ready to segue and say that but now adjusting, Fulton is 48 yards away from tying Tennessee's single game rushing mark of 259 by Donnie Casey.
I mean, that would be cool seeing history here tonight. Another crazy game.
And that dates all the way back to season 3 as he's going to get the pass off and Rainey on the deflection, getting his first one on the night. Verdugo 18 of 26, 152 on the night.
Yeah, I mean, it's 3rd and 12 here. You want to pick this up.
Verdugo in shotgun, back to the left. Takes the pass. He's going to unload one over the middle. And Wesley Todd on the inside release with a 25-yard touchdown. Notre Dame is going to have to find answers here because Tennessee is extending this lead 44-17. Wow.
Just look at the poise there from Verdugo. Really just sat down, knew exactly where he wanted to go, punched it right in there. Beautiful pass, beautiful play, beautiful touchdown.
Just oh my. Some days you're the nail, some days you're the hammer. Right now, Tennessee has got to be feeling like the hammer. And that's just excellent execution for them on this game so far. They are maintaining the pressure. They are holding in on defense. And they are absolutely just going all tilt on offense. They are just clicking.
There you go. I mean, they're going crazy. The weather is not being a factor for them. I feel like I'm going to say it again. I feel like they really learned from their lessons from last year, playing into the storm and learning how to play in these kind of situations.
And if you look at it, they are tied deadlock for plays. Tennessee has 200 yards more of offense over Notre Dame. As we have Perez coming out in the shotgun, trips to the top, back to the right. He's going to take the pass. He's going to throw it off to the boundary and just about almost picked off there. Ooh, they are so lucky that we did not have the hands there for Alex Thompson. He's going to be wanting that one back.
Yeah, way to be there for Thompson. Almost got a pick there.
And Perez is in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap. He's looking around. He's got time. Unloading a cannon shot, and it's going to fall incomplete, deflected by Deegan Fry.
I mean, what great defense is he playing today? I mean, way to get the interception earlier and way to break it up. That was a big deep ball.
And Perez in the shotgun, quads to the bottom. He's taking the pass. He's got time. He's looking. He's going to throw it across the field. He's got an open man. Going to try to break it. Jet Adams is going to get hauled down. Gain of 36 yards for the Notre Dame first down.
And there you go. The Jet is taking off. He's going to find a big pass there for Jet. And it's going to be a great pickup to set him up 1st and 10.
Huh, I like that. Where'd you hear that from?
You.
Could have played into it a little bit. Ouch. We'll work on that.
There we go.
As Perez is going to come out, first down in the shotgun. Running back to the left. He's going to take the pass. He's looking around. He's going to throw it. Somehow finds a way to Olin Norris. And Olin Norris is going to get down for 4 yards. What a dicey throw by Perez.
Way to punch it in there. I mean, impressive ball, only 4 yards, but very impressive nonetheless.
And Perez is in the shotgun, 2 to the top, back to the right. He's going to take the snap. He's scanning around. He's got time. He's going to dump it off to the flat. He's going to get it off to the fullback. Nope, that's the tight end, Austin McGee. 3 receptions on the game.
Funny enough, that's a Knoxville, Tennessee native, McGee, coming here playing against his hometown crew.
Not the performance he's wanting for sure. As we got Perez in the shotgun, 2 to the bottom, back to the right. Back's going to go up to sit on the flat. He's going to throw opposite way. He's got a man open. And Jet Adams, 13 yards for the Notre Dame first down. Now, see, as the unofficial broadcast of Notre Dame, this is about right on cue. Right about now is where Notre Dame's going to start getting things together, and they're going to try to make a comeback. As Perez is going to fake the handoff. He's calling his own name, getting outside, and he's going to pick up 6 yards for a gain for 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I definitely liked what they've done this drive. They've had 2 big plays, and if there was an MVP of the drive, it would definitely be Jet Adams. But if you're Notre Dame, you really need to capitalize on this drive.
And Perez is going to take the snap. He's looking. He's going to dump it off to the running back. And he's going to pick up 7. He's going to pick up a couple of yards there, making it 3rd and 3.
There you go, 3rd and 3, very manageable. And they're going to have an empty backfield. Here we go.
Perez in the shotgun, 3 to the bottom of the screen. Perez is looking. He's going to toss it. And it's going to be Tom Brown just mere inches. And Notre Dame's going to settle for 3.
Unfortunately, it was 4th and inches. I'd be pissed if I was Coach Silent over there.
Scared money don't make money. You're already in a hole. You got to risk it for the biscuit here. Why? I mean, what do you have to lose at that point? Go for all or go for nothing?
Got to take the tush push there.
No, I don't know if they've got the equipment set up for that just yet. As the Volunteers are going to return this punt out, and Nico Dennis is going to scamper for 25 yards, setting up this explosive offense.
There you go. I mean, they've got the lead. They're leading by 25. You got to hold on to this lead. Keep being aggressive. Run up the score. I mean, do what you've been doing all day.
Verdugo in the shotgun. He's going to hand that off, and that's going to be Fulton. Fulton absolutely just moving people as he pushes forward for 5 yards.
As he continues to run up the numbers. I mean, only 15 carries is insane. 200 yards, 50 carries. That is a great game.
And Verdugo's in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap. He's going to dump it off to the back, out of the backfield. He's going to shake him off, and he's going to move it forward. Kelby Fulton, 5 yards for the first down.
That's going to be a first down. Fulton's getting involved in the pass game as well. I mean, they just run their offense through Fulton. I mean, might as well.
And all right, folks, that is going to be it for the third quarter. Heading into the fourth, we've got Tennessee 45, Notre Dame 20, and they're trying to hold on for this win. Don't miss this exciting conclusion. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. And we've got Verdugo in the shotgun. He's going to fake snap. He's going to hand it off. He's got Fulton moving forward, picking up 4 yards on the game.
Alrighty, everybody get those fours up in chat. We're going to be a nice 4-yard run here from Fulton. It's going to be set it up for a 2nd and 6.
And we've got Verdugo in the shotgun again, 2 to the top. And he's going to hand that off, and absolutely nothing going for Jose Soto. Peyton Lane's absolutely putting paws on him.
Yeah, way to come in here and blitz him. I mean, you know, take 4 yards and then, you know, set yourself up defensively for a great play. You just got to hold him here.
Verdugo's in the shotgun. He's got 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom, back behind him. He's going to try to drum off sides, taking the snap. Scanning, he's going to throw it out to the outside, and he's got no drop pass, incomplete. Tennessee is going to be held to 3 and out.
There you go. If you're Notre Dame, you're very happy with this result. You're going to get the ball back, and you've got 8 minutes and 21 seconds. Got some time here. You got to put up some numbers here.
I don't know, but that's not me. That's not for me to say. Cease Miller's going to get 9 yards on that punt return.
There you go. Not too bad a field position, but you really have to score here if you want to get back into this game.
And Perez is going to be under center, 2 to the top of the screen. He's going to take the snap, drop back, throw in the inside route, and it's going to be complete to Andy Johnson, 8 yards on the reception.
There you go, a nice pick up on the first play of the drive. Keep it going, keep the drive alive.
And we've got Perez all by himself, strips to the top of the screen. He's going to throw a dart. Oh, and it's going to be pushed incomplete. That's going to be bringing up a 3rd and short here, Eugene.
Well, I mean, 3rd and manageable here. All you got to do is pick up 2 yards.
If you're Notre Dame, you hand this ball off and you fight for it. As we got Perez in the shotgun. And he's going to be looking. He's going to be passing. He's going to try to push it out of bounds. No, sir. Pick City. Oh, what another turnover. The 2nd pick of the game for Matt Perez. Absolutely just got hawked by Jacob Bradford.
I mean, Jacob Bradford, way to go to get one foot down.
Carried by a teammate there, might we add.
I almost thought he didn't get a foot down, but I guess he got one down.
And Verdugo is going to be back out in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap. He's going to get it to the inside. And that's going to be Dusty James, 9 yards for the 2nd and 1.
I mean, a nice little quick slant route, 9 yards. That's what you like to see.
Oh, and apparently, according to sources, that was the first pick of the career for Jacob Bradford. And we're going to have the fake handoff. He's looking around. He's going to get that inside. Got a man. That's James Triplett, 7 yards for the first down.
Well, if you're Tennessee, you're very happy with how your defense is played. You just got to go out here, finish off this drive, and make it more unreachable. And
Verdugo's going to come out in the shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to bootleg. He's going to look around. Got a man out, and that's Nico Dennis. Got the feet in. First down, Volunteers.
Yeah,
4 receptions, 46 yards on the game for Nico.
There you go, Nico Dennis for a nice comeback route to get a 1st and 10.
Oh, just absolutely humming right now for the Volunteers offense. Cannot do anything wrong. Famous last words. As Verdugo comes out in the shotgun, we've got it back to the right. Takes the handoff. He's going to take a look. He's going to open. He's going to unload it. And he's got a man, Dustin James, over the middle again for the 18-yard touchdown for the Volunteers. 51-20.
I mean, yeah, you're starting to spread away here. I mean, what a great ball. I mean, this entire drive was just perfection here for the Volunteers. Way to find the open man right in the middle of the field and pick up the touchdown.
Now, it's been just about almost clean performance tonight for Verdugo at home. Absolutely just handling it like it's nothing. Absolute way to come out week 1 to end this week.
Yeah, what a great home opener here for the Volunteers. If you're Volunteer fans, you're very excited for the future games to come.
And that is going to be a 19-yard return on that punt as the Fighting Irish are coming out to take the field. We've got Perez coming out under center, 2 to the bottom, back behind him. He's going to drop back, get the inside slant route. Got a man, Andy Johnson, 7 yards.
I mean, a good play to start the drive. I mean, you got to get in, you got to score. You got to score at this point.
At this point, it's all for pride as we got Perez all alone by himself, quads to the top of the screen. Man in motion across the formation. He's going to take the snap. Got a man in his face, gets the ball out. Absolutely takes a shot, but Dewar King holds on to it for the Fighting Irish first down.
There you go, nice first down for him. We're going to have a quick Twitch update. It's going to be a 75-yard pass to Quincy Asher for Alabama. They trail 31-44 with 21 seconds left in the third.
And Perez in shotgun finds a man, got Jet Adams on the out route, 8 yards, 2nd and 2.
That's a nice little quick pass, good 8 yards. I mean, keep that going, get down here, score for pride, and move on.
And Perez is going to be in the shotgun, stripped to the top of the screen. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look around. He's going to find that in route. And again, another drop for the Fighting Irish offense. Story of the night. 7 and 16 on the night for third down conversions.
Yeah, Notre Dame's going to definitely have to do some weather drills after this game.
And Perez under center. He's going to float it, and it's just going to sail out of bounds. Let's see what Notre Dame's going to decide to do. They're just going to concede and punt this away.
Yeah, unfortunately, you couldn't get it there. A lot of drop passes here from Notre Dame's receivers. You got to get in there and work with these guys and work on catching the ball, I guess. This weather is going to be a real-life thing in the future.
And an absolute beautiful kick to the sidelines, only getting 4 yards on that punt return, as the Volunteer offense is just going to come out and should start looking to maybe start dwindling some clock. Verdugo's in shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff to Fulton. He's looking. He's unloading a shot, and that's going to be a 14-yard pickup by Wesley Todd for the first down. They are not worried about chewing clock.
Yeah, Tennessee faked us there. They wanted to be a little greedy there, and they called a play action.
And Verdugo is in the shotgun. He's got a back in motion. He's going to hand that off. Absolutely throw a man out the club. And Fulton is still going to get smacked by Quinn Geese in the backfield for a loss of 1.
Yeah, very exciting. Just reached 20 carries. I mean, he's averaging like over 10 per carry. It's an amazing performance for Fulton here tonight.
And Verdugo's going to be in the shotgun. He's going to hand that ball right back off to Fulton. Fulton just going backwards right now. 3rd and 12. And that's going to be a true pause moment in chat there, Ern.
There you go. I mean, 3rd and 12 here. I mean, just force stop, get your offense back there, and try to get something to go home with confidence.
Verdugo in shotgun, 2 to the bottom. He's going to take the snap. He's looking around. He's going to get that ball picked off. Wow, what a snag there. The first blemish of Verdugo's night. Homer Jackson honed in and said, my ball.
There's glimpses of hope here for this defense. What a way to come down there. Number 20, that's going to be the Taylor, Texas Jackson.
And Perez is going to come out, trips to the bottom of the field. He's going to take the snap, scanning, looking. He's going to find a man over the middle. He's got a completion. He's got some movement going there, and he's going to go around Jakeem Briscoe for the first down, gain of 14.
Yeah, great pickup there for Briscoe. I mean, just get in there, pick up the first down, keep the ball moving.
And we've got Perez in the shotgun. He's going to take snap, looking. He's going to find that man over the middle again. And the pass dropped yet again, unfortunately, this time by Andy Johnson.
Yeah, this weather is really taking a toll on them there.
No kidding. You said it. And Perez is going to take the snap. He's looking. He's got some time. He's going to scramble. Doesn't like anything. He's got the first down. Got a little bit more. 17 yards on the run by Matt Perez. First down.
He said, hold my beer. Watch this. I'm going to do it myself. Nice 17-yard rush there for Perez.
Absolutely. You said it perfect, Eugene. Nah, it's all for naught, but hey, they're still coming out. They're still fighting. They're still leaving it all out there. You've got to respect that. Looking into week 2, you got backs to both sides for Perez in the shotgun, 2 to the top of the screen. He's going to take that snap, look around. He's got some time. He's going to throw that off, and he's going to have that completion to Olin Norris for the first down.
There you go. That's the 7th reception for Norris for 53 yards. I mean, 1st and 10. The drive's looking pretty good. Gotta finish it with a touchdown.
And Notre Dame's going to be coming out in the shotgun. Perez got the back to his right. Man in motion to the top. Perez is going to call his own number. He's going to try to get something. Absolutely gets stonewalled after a gain of 4 yards on the play.
Well, there you go. Perez takes it himself. 2nd time on this drive. I mean, he's trying to do everything he can to get in this end zone.
Now, and talk about pounding Perez. As Perez is going to give the handoff, and he's going to succeed it to Norris. Norris is going to lose 3 yards on the handoff. Not a good read there. Absolutely everybody flew in on that play.
Yeah, a lot of the Tennessee defenders came down and applied pressure, got a good blitz in there, and made them lose a couple yards.
3rd and long. We've got Perez in the shotgun, back to the right. He's got time. He's looking, and the screen is going to go absolutely backwards yet again. A loss of another 3 yards, forcing Notre Dame to 4th and 12.
Yeah, that's going to be Cunningham. They've been reading these screens all day, and here again, they're not going to get it.
5th tackle of the night for him, by the way. Absolutely having it. And Notre Dame's now deciding to go for broke, coming out in shotgun formation. 2 to the top, back to the left. And it's going to be another screen, folks. Hold on. He's going to try for nothing. Christian Gilbert picks up 1 yard, and that's a turnover. Volunteers.
Yeah, I mean, you going back-to-back screenplays, not ideal, but I mean, can't pick it up there.
Verdugo, he's got the full house, and Fulton's going to scamper forwards for 6 yards.
And there you go. It's gonna just chew clock time. Fulton's gonna come out here and keep adding on to his total. If you're the defense, maybe try to get in there, make a play, pat the stats a little bit.
And Verdugo's going to come back out in that full house formation. He's going to give the handoff to Fulton, and Fulton is absolutely going to find a way, picking up 7 yards, and that's going to be a first down for the Volunteers.
Yeah, he's just going to be like a bowling ball, just right through there and pick it up.
And shoe clock mode has been activated, folks. Verdugo in the shotgun. No surprise where this ball is going to be going. Takes the snap. Oh, he's going to fake the handoff. He's calling it his own number. Getting a little dicey with it. Going to lose 5 yards there on the keeper.
Yeah, the defense got back there, tripped him up a little bit, and the rest of them came in and corralled him down.
Now, Zach Rainey absolutely was tired of seeing all of this performance, and he's going to get credited for the tackle for loss. 8th tackle on the night. And Verdugo's going to come back out in that full house formation. Defense is going to back off a little bit. Ball's going to be handed off to Fulton, and he's going to fight forward for 6 yards, bringing up 3rd and 8.
Well, there you go. It's going to be 3rd and 8. He's going to go in there, try to run and get up some more yards, but it's going to be 3rd and 8 here.
And 3rd and 8, Verdugo in the shotgun. He got back to the left. Ball snapped. He's going to give the handoff, and Kelby Fulton's going to get nothing. 4th and 8. Meanwhile, over on Twitch, 4-yard touchdown to Bama walk-on as they close the gap to 6. USC leads 44-38. 5:43 left in the 4th. What a game going on over there on Twitch, folks. After this game wraps up, we're going to throw you over there. And it looks like that the Volunteers are just going to let this clock rain out. And that is going to do it for Thursday night and for the end of week 1, as the Volunteers are going to end it up on top. Eugene, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, so I'm going to say that the weather definitely played a factor here. Tennessee came out here prepared. They were ready for this, and they ran the ball, and Fulton set his own personal record, and it was a great game there for Tennessee. Notre Dame, you got to come out next week with a better game plan and hopefully get a dub next week.
Well, hold on, folks. Do not fret. Do not hesitate. Go over to the Twitch as they wrap up over there, and come back next week, 5:30 p.m. CST for the Inside the Blitz podcast, and we're going to be kicking off at 6:30 p.m. CST, Miami at Alabama. I would like to go ahead and take this moment and give thanks to our executive producer, Mike Peters, our associate producer, Austin Crow, my broadcast partner, Gene, for the night. And on behalf of the broadcast crew, I'm Dominic Barfield, and you've been watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. We'll see you next week.